Welcome to the demonstration of asset type setup, including maintenance plans and how they support the preventive maintenance process functionality of Daxeam, the enterprise asset management solution from Eclipse. In this scenario, the maintenance planner will be reviewing asset types and the maintenance plans that are used to support the preventive maintenance process. Let's access the Engineering Asset Types form from the Setup menu. We will choose this asset. In this form, we have two fast tabs, the General Fast tab and the Meters. Under Maintenance Forecasting, the forecast group can be blank, or you can choose a number of different groups that you have set up. The maintenance process will pick up the forecast groups even if they are blank. For a meter type, we've got operating hours and kilometers set up for this asset. Let's go into the Structure Designer for this asset type. The Structure Designer can be expanded or collapsed. Expanded, these are all of the component assets that are included within this structure. The different positions are simple serial positions, complex serial positions, which will have a number of subordinate components just within this group, non-serial positions that would not generally be set up as separate assets, and groups. Let's go into the aging setup for this asset type. The source structure position and the target structure position. The source will cascade the operating hours to a target. It could be all children, or it could be a specific position. You can also set a factor depending on what the relationship is between the source and the target. This is the amount of detail of all of the component positions that we'll be inheriting from the base asset. Let's choose the Meters button on the Asset Type form. The aging setup we just saw on the other form. There are a number of ways to get to different forms within Daxeam. Let's choose the meter budget lines. This is a critical setup for an asset type. So in this case, we've got what we call a haul truck budget. We have this asset type set up, and it will accumulate operating hours of 20 hours a day. If there is never a meter update, these values will be accumulated based on dates and the value per day to trigger preventive maintenance orders or inspection orders, whatever has been set up to be triggered. Let's go into the Relations button on the Asset Type form. Let's look at the maintenance plan setup. In this form, we have different maintenance plans and different maintenance templates. So in this case, we've got a plan and a template for an inspection work order. There's two different line types, forecasted and triggered. The forecasted order is for this particular asset type. It can have no position, it could have an asset, or it could have nothing. So it could be blank with the asset and a position, or with just a structure position. The meter types are chosen. There's two choices, meter or calendar. In this case, we've chosen meters, and we've chosen op hours. You'll recall when we set up in the asset that we had kilometers and operating hours. We have chosen the interval to be 750 hours when this work order inspection type would be generated when we ran the maintenance process. For the triggered maintenance plan, we have set up an interval of 50 hours, and we have a triggered work order template. This means that when a work order is completed that matches these combinations that are set up on this plan, that a triggered work order will be generated. For example, when a work order is closed and this work order status is set up to trigger a work order based on these combinations, then the work order will be generated when the previous work order is closed. Oh, let's go back to that maintenance plan, and we will go, and you can right-click on any field and view the details to go to another form. This form are the maintenance plans that have been set up. Let's choose this one. We've got a number of templates that are set up for this maintenance plan. These are the lines we just saw in the previous form that combined a number of the work order and templates. Now let's review some of the details behind these maintenance plans. So what we'll do is take a maintenance plan field, right-click, and select View Details. This will take us to all of the maintenance plans that have been set up. Let's choose this one. There are a number of templates that have been set up underneath this plan. If we click the Engineering Asset Setup, it will take us to the same form that we were just in, except this one is specific to the plan and to the template. Let's right-click and look at the details here for this particular template. There are 3 activities. This is where the hours estimates and the item estimates are set up for the templates and the activities. This is what will drive the costs of labor, labor requirements, items, cost, and item requirements. This will support the preventive maintenance process as well as your inspection work orders. That concludes our short presentation of asset type setup, including maintenance plans and how they support the preventive maintenance process within Daxeam. If you would like more information about Daxeam, the enterprise asset management solution for Microsoft Dynamics AX from Eclipse, please contact Eclipse today or visit our website.